We're going to get some beautiful shots throughout the day. Matt Yaloff along with Jeff Nelson here for Italy against Mexico. This is the manager, Marco Mazzieri. He's a seasoned Major League veteran. He's playing second base. Followed by Chris Denorfia, also in the Major Leagues. He plays center field. Anthony Rizzo, we talked about him in the Open for over a decade. What does he bring to the table?
He's an 11-game Major League season veteran. In 2011, he had 16 starts.
Fly ball to right center field. It finds a lot of space and goes all the way to the track, and Denorfia is in scoring position for Italy. Every bit of that for sure.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
And that one to center field, drops in. Denorfia is held up at third, and Italy has something cooking.
Feature, I think if he dove back to first, he'd be hitting his chest on the bag.
And that's a line drive base hit, and Italy keeps the line moving. Leedy drives in the first run in the first game on U.S. soil here in the 2000.
In the gap for a double, and next thing you know, you got a little damage here. Clayton, he's gotten hurt.
There's a shot to the right side. They're waving the runner, and Rizzo is in. 2-0 Italy.
Watching batting practice today and watching the different teams.
Full count now with 2 men on and 2 out.
Oh, right there, Matt, you didn't want.
Facilities you've ever seen. The starting lineup for Mexico against Team Italy. Eduardo Arredondo leads off. He's your center fielder, followed by Ramiro Pena.
Last year in Quebec, 16 starts, had a good year, 10-1 with a 4.03 ERA.
And he lost him. Defensively,
He's a guy that we won't see over here in the United States.
And that's a shot to the gap in right center field. Cut off by Denorfia. And now Mexico's in business with 2 men in scoring position. And Gonzalez shows patience, and now the bases are loaded for Mexico. His days with the Marlins as a run producer. And here's a fly ball that gets down and goes all the way to the wall. 1 run is in, 2 runs in, and here comes the 3rd run. Mexico on top.
Great start. You know, great lead in too. You know, show us what you can do, and you'll find a job. I mean, you know, don't take the thing away from me. I'm going to keep playing.
He got the call. In anticipation of some very bad weather. That one snared by Gonzalez.
Wow. And that's why you win 3 Gold Gloves there, ladies. How long will they stay with their pitcher before they get the bullpen in?
And again, Team Mexico has the leadoff batter on.
Too fine, and you just can't let them.
Oh, that is a huge play for this Italian team. A strike him out, throw him out.
Mariotti's last hitter, and he gets a break.
A little flare that's going to drop in for a base hit. It kicks away from Denorfia, and the speedy Arredondo is on second base. The new pitcher. Small guy, 5'9", 180. He's a righty out of Brazil.
Yeah, he has a fastball. Kind of being very cautious with him.
Fly ball down into right field. It falls fair. Arredondo coasts in. And Pena has his second double of the game. 4-2 Mexico.
Well, the experience of a Major League player. And early, Mariotti getting behind in the first couple innings.
He reaches out, ground ball to shortstop, and great play. What a play.
Here in the 3rd. And then he drills him.
Just when he got into a groove, that is. There's a ground ball to 3rd. There's one, and just like that, Lopez.
Adrian Gonzalez say, you got to manage our team, manage our country team. Watch your lips.
Adrian Gonzalez on base again. We're about 25 minutes outside of Phoenix in the suburb of Scottsdale, which is just played in the U.S. Chopper to second base. 1, 2, inning over. This now takes over with a 2-run lead.
30 years old. You know, he did a great job for the Red Sox last year for a little bit. About 94, 95, what he's used to.
Chiarini's on base. And Italy has a base runner in the top of the fourth inning.
Republic, they have Major League camps.
Butera gives it a ride all the way back and gone. Tie game. How about that?
Here we talked about a team with not a lot of power. What happens? Your 8-hole guy goes deep to tie it up. Aceves gets ahead of him 1-2 and just made a huge mistake. I talked earlier about guys and pitchers breaking stuff not as sharp early, and you're asking these guys to, you know, snap off some hammers, and it just doesn't happen that early. And especially here, we see a 1-2 breaking ball. It just gets over the middle of the plate and up, and Butera is able to handle it, get a nice backspin. Very often.
Granado to center field, and that drops in. So they turn the lineup over. 7, 8, and 9.
Ryan Braun, our season could be in trouble.
Runner on the move. So they advance the runner, a productive out.
Well, I was a little kid then too.
And Italy's gone, but Drew.
But he has to go in. He has to throw strikes. See if you can get a 1-2-3 inning and get your guys back into the dugout hitting. Way back in the late 80s in Double-A when he was with the Indians and I was with the Mariners, he already getting fluffed at an early age.
Gil Velasquez with a fly ball, and that's it. Quick work.
Talent over in Italy, and we see a perfect example of right here on Alex Leedy.
Leedy with his second hit of the game. He's on. He's been on 3 times
with him. They don't play a lot of games. What was Mazzieri saying? About 42 games in the summer.
Colabello keeps the line moving. Leedy goes to third, and Italy has something cooking. 0-2 pitch here. Shot to short. Inning over.
First got a double in the second.
And he's on base again with a leadoff single. He lays down the sacrifice bunt to perfection. And there's a runner in scoring position. At least locally, doesn't feel as much attention. To center field, and it finds some space, goes all the way to the wall. And Mexico is back on top.
Well, what we're talking about, you get the leadoff hitter on, and then you have to
with 1 out. Still in the middle of this Mexican order. And De Silva is in no way. Mexico has retaken the lead, and he gets a dangerous hitter swinging.
Well, that's what I thought. De Silva stadiums have at least, what, a 4-foot wall over there?
Well, De Silva gets through it. My ad-libs, including that story. Granado is gone, 2 away. Italy goes in order.
Matt Torre out of the Washington Nationals organization was in AAA last year. The Durham Bull offense, something that we didn't expect from Italy. They score 4 runs and a big home run by Butera.
Edgar Gonzalez jumps on a pitch from the new pitcher, Matt Torre. One of the factors here. Cota gets down a nice bunt. Torre's on it, but the runner moves up.
Well, absolutely. It's your strength, and that's your bullpen if you're Team Mexico.
Velasquez to the right side does get the runner over, but now there's 2 away.
Ball up the middle. You kind of want to stay in on him.
Back to Torre. Speed. Still got him with the speed of Arredondo.
These 3 guys on a plane actually got the stewardesses and everybody into it, and they had the whole. You know, he didn't get a chance to actually hit, and in Chicago he's gotten that chance.
third straight time he's gone second base on a ground ball. And he's on. So a 2-out base runner.
I can't say the stuff that I know either.
That time he got him. Panarati is your new pitcher, only 23 years old.
Sure it will be.
Two away.
I don't need.
Send me pictures. Adrian Gonzalez. A 2-out hit. He's been on base all 4 times today. New pitcher for Italy, and he comes in with a man on and 2 out.
This is first World Baseball Class.
Chopper to third, and he makes quick work of Cantu.
Fernando Salas was a closer in 2011 at 24 saves for the Cardinals. Last year was that.
He got him. You mentioned strikeout stuff, and there it is. There's a fly ball to right center field. No problem for Arredondo. The 10th pitch of this at bat to Edgar.
You see how tough the 3/4.
Fly ball to right. That's going to do it. Who only a few months ago closed out the World Series against the Detroit Tigers, and he did so for the San Francisco Giants. A chopper to first. Gonzalez to Romo, 1 away. There's Punto to left, deep, and it drops in, and he's on second base. A 1-out double. DeNorfia with a base hit to left. They're holding the runner, but Italy now has 2 men on against Romo with Rizzo coming up. Rizzo with a fly ball to left. Gonzalez back to the track, and he drops it. He drops it. 1 run is in, and the go-ahead run is in. Are you kidding?
Well, we got an infielder going out to the outfield. We saw the play earlier where he misjudged the ball in Punto. Right now, the same way. He went back. Maybe the ball's bouncing all around in his eyes.
That one gets away from the catcher, and now things are really falling apart for the Mexican side.
Well, you got a 1-run game. You're hoping shortstop and second base are not into the grass.
Infield in, they come home. They have Rizzo now caught in a rundown. Liddy's taken off for second, and Rizzo is out.
Well, that's exactly what you want. You know, you're going on contact. Anthony Rizzo
proud to do it as well. There's a ball back to Romo. Mexico is now.
And you can't hang your hat. I mean, you got 2 more games right now.
Jason Grilli, the closer, 36 years old.
He upset them. But can you do it to Team Mexico?
Not so fast. Navarro with a pinch hit single. Squaring again. This time he gets it down, and it is perfect.
That was a great sack bunt.
At this point.
Exactly.
He saws him off. 2 away.
Really wanted that. You see the emotion. This is what it's all about.
And it hit him. That ball hit Adrian Gonzalez. Too many pitches to pitch tomorrow. And here's a ground ball. That's your ball game. And Italy wins it. They survive to beat Mexico 6-5.
Well, this is definitely a surprise. You know, you thought Italy was going to wind up struggling, scoring some runs. What they do, they came back with 6. It was the opposite. 6 2/3 scoreless by Italy in their bullpen. They were outstanding today.
And they are celebrating on the field right now. This is a